Good morning, Henry County High School, and welcome back to Wildcat News. I'm your anchor, Grace Shields, and today we have just a few announcements. Breakfast is now being served in the cafeteria each morning, so when you arrive at school, you can swing by and grab some breakfast and take it to your first period class. Also, just a reminder for all of our students, this coming Monday, March 22nd, all A and B Day students will return to school for in-person learning Monday through Thursday, with virtual learning continuing on Fridays. And now to Cheyenne King for more.
Thanks, Grace. As most know by now, the school released a statement about the plans to fully integrate A and B days on the 22nd of March. This means we'll be coming back to school 4 days a week instead of the 2-day system we're currently on. So far in the school year, we have followed a strict set of guidelines and COVID regulations. Half the students were allowed in the building on Mondays and Tuesdays. These were A-Day students. B-Day students were allowed on Wednesday and Thursday. All around the school, arrows were placed on the floor for students to follow in order to maintain a 6-foot distance. In the lunchroom, singular desks were set up in rows with large spaces in between, all facing forward. 3 bathroom breaks were provided a day, and students were let out of school in rounds instead of all at once. Allowing A and B Day students to integrate back could have both positive or negative effects.
I think the biggest issue is going to be the 6 feet social distancing. And in talking with other superintendents around the state, we're all feeling that 6 feet distance at times is probably not going to happen. And if you read some of the CDC guidelines recommends 6 feet or to the greatest extent possible. And when you talk about a statement to the greatest extent possible, that's really open to interpretation. Is that 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet? But today I did send to the administrators in the district some information on what is the difference between 3 feet and 6 feet, and the support for at least a 3-foot distance. I hope to see a lot of changes even outside of the academic world. We have students out there that are young adults that are experiencing a lot of anxiety, some depression, because our world's changed and our school world has changed. But we need to get back to as much normalcy as we can, not just for academic purposes, but for the social emotional aspect of it.
I'm expecting more participation. I'm expecting grades to go up. I'm hoping grades go up. So I'm expecting, just basically with them being there, being present, that it's just going to make it a big improvement overall.
I think homework and grades will go up just because we'll have more time. At home, there's no motivation to get the work done. But I think it's a positive change and one step closer to some normalcy.
I have some concerns. I'm hoping for the best, and I'm definitely, no matter what happens, looking forward to seeing all my students back in class.
I just want to ensure students that we're going to do our best. Moms and dads and guardians, we're going to do our best. We've had very, very few rates of contraction in schools. Mainly what we're seeing is happening outside of schools in larger groups or where people aren't wearing masks. We're still going to follow the safety protocols. And I know it's a pain, obviously, with lunch, with having the mask up all the time, with having to, especially at the high school level, utilize restrooms the way that we're doing. It's not fun. But this would be the first step in getting back to something that's normal, and we're going to do our best.
Thanks, Cheyenne, and I want to say a huge congratulations to our girls basketball team on a great season this year. And I'd like to wish our boys basketball team good luck as they play Owen County in our district championship this Friday. Now let's take a look at some highlights from this year's district tournament.
Grapes, number 3. Number 10 is going to be Will Payton. And we have number 14 is Kevin Wicks. The middle, number 15, Sam Royalty. And of course, Trevor Harden.
As we expected, Trimble comes out with really aggressive defense, a lot of ball pressure. Harden gets it down low, dishes it to Sam, and Trevor. Kevin takes it.
Wicks does well. It's great. Looking at their jerseys. Sam,
Wildcats 57, Raiders 43.
Now driving through traffic to Hardin. See there, Kevin drives up and in, baby. Sweet Brad Graves. Nice drive off the short line. Is good. On the way, nothing but air. White going the other way. White up and in. Gets her first 2-5. White in the corner. Down low to action. She spins. Up and in with the left hand.
That's some Coach D. Park type stuff right there.
White 3.
And White takes it up for 2. Yeah, Knights are leading scorer coming into this game. She was really quiet the first half, but off to a hot start with 2, and
Brown. Luckily come up with the ball. Mitchell the other way. Mitchell drives, swings it. Up at 3. Back to Hicks. Off her foot. And a turnover. White's got it. Driving down and in. Ball gets tapped away. Up and in. Active hands by the Lady Rebels. Keegan. White. Into the defender. She's going to take it all the way up.
ton better than the last matchup against Carrolltown.
Absolutely. You want to win, you got to rebound. That's a small thing. Nice swing out. White. Yes, sir. Up and in. Nice pass. Nice move. White's wide open for three. Yeah.
And that's all for our Wildcat News today.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we